Yo, what's going on everybody? My name's Cast. Welcome back to another episode reaction of Hunter x Hunter. This time I'm on episode 8. So in the last episode, Netero challenged Gon and Killua to a little bit of a game. If they could take the ball away from him, then they would instantly become hunters, skipping the rest of the entire exam. But of course, that didn't work out exactly how they wanted. Gon had a good time at least, and Killua was a bit frustrated, I would say. Something like that. I'd say what that last episode did for me was establish a little bit of a skill ceiling. We got to see how much better Netero is than both Gon and Killua. Granted, I'm sure they're not at their full potential just yet. I'm sure they're going to get a lot stronger as the series goes on, but it really just does establish that there are people so much better than them. And we don't even really know what Netero is truly capable of. He wasn't even using, what was it, his right arm and left leg or something like that? Might be the other way around, but it was something like that. And yeah, I don't really know what the purpose of those being mentioned specifically was. It was just very like odd that it was so specific about it. But the other thing the episode did for me was show a little bit of the differences between Gon and Killua, how they reacted to being tested and how they reacted to the frustration of losing. Definitely very different despite their similarities. With that being said though, we are now on to phase 3, so I'm excited to see what it has in store. If you want to see my reactions to the next episodes right now, you can do so over on my Patreon. The Soul tier is always one episode ahead and the Ascended tier is multiple episodes early, shown right over here. Those reactions are also clear and extended length, meaning that you get more reaction and more discussion to go along with each and every video. All right, let's get into episode 8. He's absolutely exhausted after that. Decision by majority, episode 8. Like I said, hopefully he's not too like tired to do properly in the next phase. That's what Tonpa wants. So we've had a stamina / survival phase and a cooking phase. What's next? Ooh, looks cool. Trick Tower. Great. We're entering Sen's Fortress. This is gonna be the most deadly one yet. Nobody really knows what's going on. Who is this guy? Like pretty tough though. Are they other hunters that are overseeing the examination, I guess? This phase of it? This guy's confident. Wait, there's no like center? You just climb down? That's the whole point? It's not gonna be that easy. I'm nervous for this guy. Jesus. You better climb back up. Well, that's brutal. Who would ever go first in this? That guy seemed like a pretty straightforward, confident dude. He was a rock climber. This seems like a rock climbing sort of exam phase. I know it might be better to be cautious and wait for someone else to go down first, but I think that would happen to mostly anybody going down first, would it not? That poor guy. I don't know if he really deserved that. I don't know if any of them really deserve the things that's happening. Just maybe a little bit of a heads up that that might happen might make it a little bit more fair. The exam is kind of cruel, isn't it? It's just kind of cruel across the board. It's what I've been thinking this entire time, but, you know, it's almost self-evident. Huh. Tompa's still there. Right. It's a giant flat surface. How do you not see 20 people leave? Oh, there you go. Hopefully it's not like a trapdoor. So there's right and wrong ones, I would assume. Gotta be some way to differentiate them. Traps on Trick Tower? No way. Oh, okay. So maybe it's just like a speed thing. Whoever gets there first goes. Well, if there's only 5 left and there's 4 of them, that leaves 1 left, and that's probably gonna be Tonpa. We just see Kurapika get like impaled by spikes below. Happy music just instantly cuts out. It'd probably be Leorio if any of them happened to have that happen to them.
君たち5人はここからゴールまでの道のりを多数決で乗り越えなければならない。
They need one more.
5人
And there's 5 doors, so
あと一人誰かこの部屋に降りてくるまで我々はここから出られないのではないか。
that would be a fair assumption.
誰だ
私の名はリッポ刑務所
Lipo.
第三次試験の試験官だ。
刑務所所長
Probably the guy we saw earlier.
この
Yeah.
タワーには行く通りものルートが用意されている。クリアのためには互いの協力が必要絶対条件となる。
たった一人のわがままは決して通らない難関
Right.
だ。
Okay.
コースは5人揃わなければ始められない。
Seems fair for a test. Adds up so far.
健闘を祈る。
But what choices are they gonna have to make? It's gonna be some sketchy ones.
進めねえってよどうすんだよ
待つしかないか。
It's gonna be Tonpa, which is actually perfect because Tonpa will be the worst person to have for a majority rule because he will instantly sabotage everything and make it harder for everyone else and it'll make them fail. I don't want it to be him, but it will definitely be him.
テストを開始する。各自配置につけ。
Who the hell are these guys? Prisoners? He said it's a jail, so maybe.
このまま誰も来ないで72時間経っちまったらどうすんだよおい何もしねえで
静かに。
Someone's tapping, they can hear it.
音
They'll
が
hear the cavity. Gonna fall down on top of Leorio. No, don't stand directly under it, guys.
やれやれ
このドアを丸開ける、×開けない。
もうここから多数決か
No way he would vote no for this already, right? Yeah, he did.
誰だ×のボタンを押したのは
But it's majority. So they could outweigh him no matter what. At least in votes, not on a scale.
どうやったらバルトバスを間違えるってんだ
He's such a liar. He's just the worst. Hopefully one of the doors will vote for you to leave somebody behind. That'll be an easy vote.
仮にそいつがわざと全部逆らってもさ、俺たちがまとまってりゃいいわけだろ。
Yeah, but the fact that that answer is so obvious makes me worried. It's not gonna be that simple.
こっちに行く。丸右、×左。
か左か
Gon should take like a rock and hit it against the wall to see if it can hear if it goes on farther or if it's like a dead end.
見ろよ、あそこ。
受験者が来たぜ。手錠を外してくれ。
Oh, damn, those are heavy.
ようやく解放されたぜ。
Look at this guy. So what, is this a battle arena? Is that what the platform in the middle is for? They're gonna have to take these guys out? Is it another cooking contest?
このトリックターに幽閉されている囚人たちだ。
囚人
Alright.
彼らは同時に審査委員会から正式に任命を受けた雇われ試験官でもある。諸君にはこれからここで彼ら5人と戦ってもらう。
Alright.
相手に負けを認めさせたら勝ちとする。
The opponent admits defeat. Okay.
順番は自由に決めてもらって結構。諸君らは多数決。つまり3勝以上すればここを通過できる。
Okay. This sounds fun. A bit of a best of 5 battle. But are we gonna see all the enemies first or no?
彼らは1時間につき1年。諸君を足止めした分だけ刑期が短くなる契約をしている。 つまり時間稼ぎも彼らの狙いとなるのだ。
我々にも72時間以内にゴールしなければならないという制約がある。この勝負、時間の駆け引きも重要となるわけだな。
And this is just the first part, so it's not like they have to waste all 72 hours here. Why is the room so deep though? Like what's the architecture of this tower looking like? What's the structural integrity going on in this place? You know, what's the purpose of the ultra deep floors on a tower? Is this the only thing in the tower? I don't. This is a separate compartment of the tower that goes all the way down, I guess. Weird. Also, how do you even go over to it? Oh, it has a little thing that extends probably.
そちらも選ばれよ。
どうする？戦い
What did that say?
一番手は俺だ。
199 year sentence, robbery and murder.
そちらも選ばれよ。
Didn't Killua murder 2 people last episode?
相手の出方が測れない分、所詮はリスクが大きい。ここは私が。
いや、俺が行こう。
Tompa's gonna throw. He's gonna lose on purpose.
組役として俺が相手の出方を伺おう。
No, wait, this is a terrible idea.
詫びも兼ねてな。
This is a terrible idea. He's gonna get in there and he's not gonna fight. He's literally gonna waste all 72 hours just sitting there doing absolutely nothing. And the opponents are gonna be okay with that because then that takes all the time off of their sentence. You should not let him go first. You should use your majority rule to make him go last. Tompa should be the very last person to go because he's a guaranteed loss and a guaranteed waste of time. I hope to God they stop him. I really do. They should know better. Maybe not Gon, but the rest should know better. No, you can't let it. You have to win 3-1 or 3-0. If it's 2-2, you lose. It's about the time. It's all about the time. He's just gonna waste it all, and they're not even gonna get to compete. Also, he said they're prisoners here in the tower, but where the hell are the cells at? Half the tower is taken up by a giant pit. Oh. That's pretty intense, yeah. He's gonna accept because he doesn't intend to fight at all. Oh, dang, alright. I kinda hope they do fight, though. I gotta say, I'm a little bit curious of what Tompa's capable of. Oh, okay. Cool visual for this. Is it just gonna be stupid? Something really dumb gonna happen? I just can't see Tompa doing anything cool. I can't imagine it happening. He's just gonna sit down or something. I'm very disappointed that they didn't see this coming. That's not what you agreed to. You agreed to a death match. Now kill Tompa. Kill him now. Sparta, kick him off the edge. Well, you know, that's actually not that bad. It's not that bad. At least he didn't waste a bunch of time. This guy's so lame. What's stopping Killua from just tossing him off the edge, huh? Yep. It's true. Tompa has some like divine level retribution coming to him someday. At some point, something's gonna get him. It's like, yeah, I just like watching people die. Kind of get off to it. What if Tonpa has like a crazy backstory, right? Okay, I'm gonna write my own Tonpa fanfiction right now. What if Tonpa is doing the things he's doing and sabotaging people's dreams so that way they give up and they never come back and take the Hunter exam again because one time Tonpa was a starry-eyed first comer to the exam and he was taking it with a group of friends and all of his friends died because they thought they could do it, and Tonpa maybe encouraged them to keep going and not give up, and he got all of them killed. So maybe this is his way of trying to save people by having them give up before they die, becoming or trying to become hunters. That's like the best sort of grace I could give him. That is like the ultimate optimist take from me, because everything else that Tonpa does, everything else that he is, I absolutely hate, and I wish nothing but the worst for him. Truly, I do. I hope what I said is actually real and all of that happens, because then I'll have the smallest iota of sympathy for him. Not too much, but a little bit at least. It will give him the tiniest speck of redemption in my eyes. I still want him to die in the end though, because I'm tired of him. How about you get a job, Tonpa? How about you go get a career, bum?
おそらく元軍人か傭兵だよ。戦ってたらまず最初に喉を潰されて参ったって言えないようにされてたね。
Damn.
あとは知らない程度
Even Tompa's like, whoa.
残り時間ずーっと。
じわりじわりと時間をかけていたぶるつもりだったのだが。
Dare I be the one bold enough to say this, but that guy probably shouldn't get released from prison. just based on his actions and words just now. Probably best to keep him locked up. I don't know if he's a safe member of society, but he would have been doing us a favor with Tompa. So who's up next? Seto-kan. Serial bombings. Damn. He looks like a wimp though. They don't have any weapons on them, do they? That would be kind of unfair.
どうやら次のやつは肉体派じゃなさそうだな。
あいつだってれっきとした犯罪者なんだからな。
Yeah, he's a serial bomber. Has he just got bombs strapped to his chest or something? What's going on with this? He left behind his fishing pole, so he has no weapon either.
40名が参加し、すでに1名が脱落。残り39名。
Alright. So I know it's really early to declare this, but so far, at least from what we've seen of Phase 3, I think this is my favorite phase of the Hunter exam so far. The first two were okay. I think I like the first one a little bit more than the second one, but this time we actually get to see all the characters fight, and fight for real. We haven't actually seen any real fights in the show up until now, which is really interesting that we're waiting until episode like 9, I guess, assuming that next episode has the real fights. Episode 9 to see what any character is actually capable of. I'm really excited to see that. I'm also really intrigued by the fact that not all of them have to be like death matches. Like that's the game they chose there, is to have a fight to the death, even though that didn't happen. The next game might be something different. Like they might play like chess, or I don't know, playing cards, or they might have like a staring contest for all I know. They could do really anything. It's just a challenge that they have to beat the other person in. The question is, who gets to choose the challenge? Is it the prisoner? Is it something they have to mutually agree on? Because if so, they'll have some sort of specialty or some sort of gimmick that they'll use to probably try and win. Not really too much to reflect on in that episode. Tonpa is just a piece of crap like he's always been. Nothing really surprising there, but at least he's out of the way for the first phase of the trick tower, whatever it's called. At least he's done for now. Hopefully we don't have to see him do anything for a little while. Hopefully we push him off the edge before we leave this room, and then that way the majority can always be in favor of us and Tonpa can't ruin things. Like I said, I don't really get what he gets out of it. He says it's a thrill, but what is exactly thrilling to him? Watching people's dreams get crushed, or watching people die, or both? As much as I don't like Tonpa, I do want to know exactly what his deal is in more specifics. I want to see his past. I want to see better reason, because if this is all just one sick fetish, then he is utter and truly human trash. Episode 9, Beware of Prisoners. So we have Gon versus the Oklahoma City bomber. Hopefully we can tie this 1-1. It would be kind of sad if Gon loses. This guy looks scrawny and weak, but I'm not gonna write him off too soon. Fair enough. Yeah, so they're like a bad type matchup here. Okay. Something that based on luck, maybe? That's suspicious. Oh. Yeah, one's bigger. Why would you use his candles? You never let them use their own equipment. Interesting. Is it a trap though? Does the big one burn faster? Yeah, or it's reverse psychology and it's the other way around. I hate these sort of choices. This is how I would lose this fight. Like, I would just pick the wrong one. Or the third option is it doesn't matter anyway, because he has some sort of control over both of them. This is definitely more of a mental battle than physical. Oh, so not even just Gon gets to choose, everybody has to vote. And that guy is blue for some reason. I say take the short one. That's my final answer. That's fair. That's the best way. I don't know if his intuition can do something about it, but... Or his instincts, rather, yeah.
野生の勘ね。
それじゃあ長い方ね。だって長い方が長い時間火が消えないに決まってるじゃん。ってまんまじゃないか。
Fair enough, man. I guess maybe I'm wrong. But he said that's the first one to go out, right? He doesn't say you can't like put the other person's out. So maybe he has to just go and kick this guy's ass and blow his candle out first. I'm trying to think about this guy's like a bomber, right? He got arrested for bombing things. So maybe that has something to do with this. It is kind of like pyrotechnical. Is his candle just gonna explode? Ew. They're gonna be here for like an extremely long time. Don't candles take like a few days to burn totally? You have an updraft through the tower? I don't understand the architecture, I really don't. All that fresh oxygen is gonna make it burn faster, hotter, potentially. Probably not. Or it could blow out the candle.
そんなこと言って絶対何かする気でしょ。でなきゃそっちが先に燃え尽きちゃうじゃん。何もしないよ。
Surely. Looks like a trustworthy fellow. That's so... yeah, so there's obviously some sort of trap. Something set up. Just go... I don't know. Knock him out and blow out his candle before yours burns out. Is that against the rules? I have no idea. I see. It was the third option. He just had it set up all along. So this was just rigged from the start. What a shocker. So what solution does he have? How can he get through this? True. Exactly. Oh, is he actually gonna go do it? Punch him in the face. Blow out his candle. Easy. That's all it took. He really didn't think that far ahead. Sakodan or whatever his name is. He tried. He just didn't think about it very far, I guess. I don't know. He really didn't see that happening. He's like a weak, scrawny dude. What would stop anybody from doing that? Well, good job, Gon. Okay, we got the Blue Man group coming out to fight now. Who's next? Lirio? Oh, Kurapika. Okay. This will be interesting. We still didn't really get to see Gon actually throw hands. What challenge is Kurapika gonna be all about? We haven't really seen much from Kurapika at all, which is really kind of a shame because one of the most interesting characters so far, outside of like Hisoka, I would say. What? What in the hell is that? He looks like he should be part of like the Ginyu Force or something. Got a bunch of hearts? 19 hearts? Majitani. Multiple crimes, fraud, and blackmail. Yeah, so what's this guy all about then? What is on his head? Alright. So that's the type of fight this is gonna be. Alright, Kurapika. This is actually what I want. Maybe we can get you something for that pink eye, buddy. Wouldn't help your face too much, but be a little bit better. I like how Kurapika's so fearless. So brave. I don't know about that. Kurapika might be like secretly the real tough guy out of this group. Well, then I guess he'll just return the favor when he beats you. Is this guy just a fraud or something? What's with him? He's trying to like intimidate him off. You don't look scary, you look stupid. Sorry, buddy. I like the energy Kurapika's given off. I feel like this is gonna be easy for him. He's gonna just like 1-2 him and that's gonna be it. This guy should be happy that he's not fighting Killua. Because we know Killua doesn't need a weapon. Dude, you have like a half-hatched egg on your head. Absolutely zero nose. Is he transforming? What am I looking at? Looks like he's gonna grow a pair of wings. Interesting. So he's just a total fraud. The 19th thing is just total BS. Gon's got a built-in scouter. He can just tell people's power level. Let's see how it goes. I'm not expecting much now. They've kind of let me down already before we even threw a punch. Okay, some real power there, to be fair at least. Killua was not impressed. What? Spider. Does it mean something? Members of those. Oh! Oh, this is the people that killed. Well, I want to take a look at that. Those are the people that killed his clan, right? Or no? Was it the same group or a different one? Yeah, yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, he's gonna be mad. He's gonna be really mad. Now he's actually gonna kill him. Uh-oh. I want before he kills him, before Kurapika actually rolls this guy, I want to take a look at that the little group picture they had. All right, so we got a bunch of different people here. We got obviously some sort of ringleader in the center, trying to look at all these silhouettes. This guy kind of has like the little Netero hairpiece going on. I don't think that's actually Netero, obviously. Kind of looks like him though. I don't think I recognize anybody. And this might be a little bit of the one little spoiler I remember from the openings, or the endings rather. Is this that like weird looking mummy dude that I commented on that he looks freaky? Might be. I don't know, it's hard to tell from a silhouette of a character I've never seen before. All right, anyway, resume the murder. I didn't see this guy on it though, did I? Yeah, he's a fraud. He's like trying to be part of them, but he's not. Because if he was, he wouldn't be a prisoner and wouldn't be so weak or scared. The 4 kings. Ooh. Those eyes are so cool. That was scary. Oh. And the fact that he doesn't recognize the eyes proves that he's not actually part of them, because they hunted for them. Damn. Okay, Kurapika. That was sick. I would say he got off easy, but that might have actually killed him. All right.
一つ本当の原因旅団の証には雲の中に団員ナンバーが刻まれている。
Oh, okay.
二つ奴らは殺した人間の数なんかいちいち数えちゃいない。三つ二度と旅団の名を語らぬことだ。
Damn.
さもないと私がお前を殺す。
I think Kurapika might have just become my favorite character. Yeah, I think he did. I think he just cemented it 9 episodes in, favorite character so far. That was cold. He's had the best line delivery in the whole show from episode 1, right? When he said like, I only fear that my rage will waver or something like that. Something along those lines. And then that was tough. So 12 members of the Phantom Troop. They have the numbers on the spiders and they don't bother counting how many people they killed, probably because they've killed way too many to count. I am already so excited to meet an actual Phantom Troop member. That is going to be so nice. And the fights are going to be so exquisite with Kurapika. He's going to be so upset and so angry that I hope this is only like, just for my sake, I really hope this is like the base floor of his power. And we still haven't seen anything yet because that was pretty tough. That was cool. They did a really good job with that scene. Even the mercenary guys shook. And Tompa too. You're next, Tompa. Don't relax. What if Tompa was a member of the Phantom Troop?
大丈夫かクラピカ。
ああ、私に怪我はない。
つうかお前に近づいても大丈夫か。
He's scared of him.
分かっていたんだがな。一目見て大した使い手ではないことくらい。あの入れ墨も理性では偽物だと分かっていた。しかしあの雲を見た途端目の前が真っ赤になって。
Damn. Yeah, that's a potential weakness, right?
実は
If he can't control his anger, it could make him vulnerable.
逆上して性格が変わってしまうんだ。
Understandable, man.
早く言えよそういうことはよ。
It seems to have like physically drained him. I don't know if that's like an emotional shock from what just happened, or if that's like a physical drawback to using his power or his eyes or something.
あの顔の傷は整形の失敗らしいが、とんだ見かけ倒しだぜ。
A botched plastic surgery operation. Yeah, a little bit botched, I would say.
任せといて。私に考えがあるわ。
Oh god. Oh no. It's gonna be a woman against Lirio? Yeah.
最後はこの俺で決めるぜ。
You're gonna lose so bad, Lirio.
クラピカがマジタニを倒し、次勝利
Maybe you'll surprise me.
クリアとなる。
But I somehow doubt we won't see Killua fight.
その最後の対戦を勝って出るレオリオ。結末はいかに。
Probably not too well. Oh, all right. So this is like actually the most drawn out phase of the challenge yet. And I'm assuming this is not all of phase 3 either. This is just like the first part of phase 3. I am enjoying this quite a lot. That might actually be one of my favorite episodes yet. I know I keep saying that, but we are early into the series. That was really nice. I love that whole Kurapika fight. The Gon one was all right, but the Kurapika one was awesome. You know, I'd really like to root for Lirio, but in all honesty, I don't see him winning this, primarily because first off, he's against a woman, which is probably going to be his weakness. We saw him, you know, peeping at the magazines in the first episode when we first saw him, so he is maybe a little bit of a ladies' man, or at least would like to think of himself as a bit of a ladies' man, but also because I would be really disappointed if we didn't get to see Killua fight. It would feel very strange, right? If they left Tonpa for last, then I could see maybe Lirio winning this and not leaving anything up to Tonpa, but since Tonpa has already gone and already done a fight, then yeah, I don't know. She's gonna do something to distract Lirio maybe and cause him to fumble and lose the round. Either way, this episode was awesome. The last one was too. I really enjoy this like section of fights that we've gotten so far. Probably next episode is going to be the last, and then we'll move on to the next section of it. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm just so interested in everything to do with the Phantom Troop. That seems to be setting up something bigger and a lot more important. I mean, that's pretty obvious at this point, considering we were introduced to Kurapika with the very intention of fighting the Phantom Troop. The Phantom Troop is almost like the other side of the coin for Kurapika, a great band of villains that we might meet at some point, but also the main driving force for that particular character. And I'm sure there's a lot more to uncover, particularly with how Kurapika managed to escape from the Phantom Troop, if Kurapika knows any of the members. I'm not actually sure if he knows any of their faces or not. I don't know if that's like a publicly known thing at all, who the Phantom Troop members are, but I would assume if they've killed so many people and they're such a notorious group, there'd have to be some knowledge on who the members are. Maybe they might just be too elusive to catch. The only other thing I can really speculate on is Kurapika's eyes. I don't know if there's some sort of physical drawback to using them. I don't know if the eyes, whenever he activates them and they glow, if they physically enhance his like characteristics and strength, perhaps, because, you know, Kurapika obviously not a very big person, but he delivered quite a big punch there. So maybe that has something to do with it, but maybe it takes a toll on his body. We still got to learn a lot more about that sort of stuff. Thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to leave a like on the video, and I'll see you next time.